What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I've just made a video, or half made a video, which is now completely useless. But you see, the video I made was about a leaked Amazon listing for Wave 5 of the Transformers trading card game. And the reason why that video is now entirely useless is because they've done the official reveal. So we don't need to do a prediction video and all of that good stuff because, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an official reveal. So let's not worry our pretty little heads about it. We've got some information and life is pretty gosh darned good. Wave 5 of the Transformers trading card game has been revealed by the lovely folks over at IGN.com, and we've got a picture of the booster box and we've got a picture of the booster pack. And it is going to be called Titan Masters Attack. Now, what is very, very interesting is that we've actually got some information on the Amazon listing, which is slightly in advance of the information on the IGN reveal. That is to say, there's some stuff in there which we're not told in here, so let's mash them together and see what we've got. Also, here's a fun question. Did the Amazon listing go up slightly earlier than it should have done? Or was this reveal brought forward when the Amazon listing went up? It's an irrelevant question, but it's one that interests me. I don't think we'll ever know the answer, incidentally. So what do we get? We've got Titan Masters. What are Titan Masters? Double characters. A body and a head. And who better to show us what it means than Sergeant Cup? We've been waiting for Sergeant Cup. We've been wanting a new Sergeant Cup for a while. Sergeant Cup from Wave 1 has been a little bit of a meme since the game started. We've all wanted a new Sergeant Cup. We now very much do have a new Sergeant Cup, but it's not as we might remember it. So, in alt mode, everything looks about right. It's a leader and a truck and a wrecker and a range character, which incidentally is quite a lot. It's a 7 cost character with 3 attack, 10 health, 2 defense, which, I mean, the Wave 1 average was 4, 12, 2, so slightly lower than we'd like, but not terrible. And it's got tough 1, which means when you battle, when you defend, you flip 1 more card. Nice. And it's actually got a really nice skill as well. One of your wreckers takes 1 or more damage during your turn. It gets that much attack until end of turn. So my first thought here is a card like, I don't know, let's go Photon Bomb, for instance, which does 2 damage to each character, yours and your opponent's. Well, okay, you take 2 damage, but now you give yourself +2 attack. That sounds like fun. Also worth noting, it says when one of your wreckers, not when one of your other wreckers. So this would totally boost Cup as well. But here's what's really interesting to me. This begins with a character on him in head mode. Yeah, so you need to flip over and have a quick look at bot mode here. Although really it's body mode, it ain't no full bot. And it's got no head. It's Sergeant Cup Wrecker Leader, but he ain't got no head. Now here we get a boost to 4 attack, 10 health, 2 defense. And when you flip to this mode, you may scrap a blue icon card from your hand. If you do, scrap an enemy upgrade. So it's basically Vaporize, except instead of playing Vaporize that has a blue icon, you scrap any blue icon card from your hand. Cool. Here's the thing though. He's got no head. And also we're starting in bot mode, which is weird. Generally characters in the Transformers trading card game start in alt mode. That's a thing. We start in bot mode, or body mode, but we also get ourselves a head. Hey Flintlock. You see, Flintlock is a head, but also a character. So what we see is a head that says plus tough 3. And it's got 4 stars, and it reads, this begins in head mode on the alt mode of a character that has a body mode. When that character is KO'd, even if it was your last character, deploy this to the battlefield in bot mode. Now, it is very much worth pointing out at this stage, this is not the only head that goes on Sergeant Cup. Sergeant Cup is a body, Sergeant Cup can have any head. It just so happens that we've only been shown one body and one head so far, so our options are somewhat limited. This is the example we've got. So you play Cup, and it's a 7-star character with stats and abilities. And then you play this head on there, and it gives 4 stars, which makes you up to an 11-star character. And it gives you tough 3. So now, all of a sudden, Sergeant Cup is an 11-star character with 4 attack, 10 health, 2 defense, and tough 3. But we're not actually told what happens when you flip into alt mode. We're not actually told. Now, we know that when you are KO'd, even if it's your last character, the head turns into a character, in this case, Flintlock. We know that to be the case. So, when you flip into alt mode, do you still have the tough 3 from the head? Or when you flip into alt mode, do you lose what you get from the head? And we know we can flip back and forth before you're KO'd, because Cup has a skill that activates when you flip to this mode, so you must be able to go into alt mode and back again. We're not actually explicitly told, but we are told head characters give bonuses to the body, which seems to suggest that you don't get the head bonus when you are in alt mode. This is fun. We should have a quick look at Flintlock while we're here, shouldn't we? So Flintlock is a little character, a Titan Master with melee, 4 attack, 4 health, 0 defense, terrible stats. But you do get tough 3. So if you're playing enough blue icons, you will potentially survive a hit. You've only got 4 health and you don't have any defense, but you are flipping 5 battle cards when you defend rather than the usual 2, and if you hit a white, then you actually go up to at least 7. So you never know, you might be able to survive a hit here. But then again, you're already starting off giving tough 3 to your main character. This seems cool. And 11 stars isn't exactly huge. That means you could potentially play 2 of these with 3 stars left over. Now, there'll be more expensive bodies and there'll be more expensive heads, one would imagine. But this is a very cool way to do things. And the fact is that because you're combining different bodies and heads, that means that you can potentially, the range of characters you're going to be able to make in Wave 5 is just gigantic. What's that, ladies and gentlemen? That wasn't enough cool new stuff? How about Stratagem cards? Now, according to the Amazon listing, Stratagem cards are new card types that let players customize characters on their team. Well, we've only been shown one example, but the example we've got is for Autobot Cosmos Recon and Communication. It is a particular Stratagem card that only works for Wave 1 Autobot Cosmos. That is the only character that can actually do it. Cool. It costs a star, so it all of a sudden takes Autobot Cosmos from an 11-star character to a 12-star character, but it makes it better. You see, Autobot Cosmos in bot mode has a skill. When you reshuffle your deck while this is attacking, KO the defender if it has 12 stars or fewer. But Orbital Strike reads, replace the text 12 stars or fewer on your Autobot Cosmos Recon and Communication with 21 stars or fewer. So now you're getting an automatic KO when you reshuffle your deck on bigger characters. Take something like Galaxy Prime, the Wave 4 General Optimus Prime, that has been proven to be one of the best characters in the game. It is a very good character. It is also a 15-star character. Without Orbital Strike, Autobot Cosmos does not get a one-hit KO using its ability. With Orbital Strike, it totally does. And here's the thing. We were told that Autobot Cosmos is going to get a card to help it out in Wave 5. This is what they must have been referring to. We were also told in passing over the past few months that Volcanicus is also going to get a card that helps it out. Does that mean Volcanicus is definitely getting a Stratagem card? No, but I think it's overwhelmingly likely that it does. So, one thing I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. Who wants a Stratagem card? Who needs to have a Stratagem card? This is exciting. So that's what we know about cards. Those are the cards that we've actually been shown. But we've seen the booster pack and we've seen the booster box. And here's the thing. We've got a bit more information. Because you see, we are told that each pack contains 2 foil character cards. That is a small head and a large body. or one large foil character card with a Stratagem card, plus 6 battle cards. Does this mean Stratagem cards are going to be hollow? I believe that does, because essentially what's happening is the small head or Stratagem card is taking up the space in the booster pack that was used for Battle Masters and Micro Masters in Wave 3 and Wave 4. Which is alright. We're still at 6 battle cards like we were in Wave 3 and 4, down from 7 in Waves 1 and 2. And you either get a head and a body, or you get a regular character card, like Autobot Cosmos for instance, or the old Sergeant Cup. And you get a Stratagem card to go along with it. So that sounds kinda cool. Want even more information? According to the IGN Reveal article, there are 46 new character cards in the Titan Masters Attack series, 43 of which have never appeared in the Transformers TCG. Now, bearing in mind we've already seen Cup, that means that there are 44 characters we've not seen. Don't forget we saw Flintlock. 41 of which have never appeared in the Transformers TCG. How cool is that? There's only 3 repeat characters in the entire set. We've already seen one of them. This makes me so happy. Like, this genuinely makes me extremely happy. A lot of people have been saying, oh, there are too many repeat characters, blah, 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 blah. Well, I can tell you one other repeat character, blatantly Optimus Prime. Look at the booster box. So there's 3 repeat characters, one's Cup, one's Prime, which means if you're hoping a character, Grimlock, which has already been in the game is getting a new print, there is exactly 1 space left for reintroducing characters or bringing back old characters. Now, we're also given one more piece of information. It is being released on April the 17th, 2020. And it says right at the bottom of the article, you can pre-order them right now from Amazon if you're in the US. So it seems to be that actually this was planned, but Amazon jumped the gun a little bit. Or they didn't jump the gun and they just hoped we wouldn't be sitting on it, checking constantly like hawks. I think they underestimate the tenacity of the community, frankly. We're digging for information, and we love it. I am hyped. This is a gigantic change. This is a huge change. They are changing pretty much everything we know about the game. And I say this with nothing but love. Stratagem cards, huge, brand new. Titan Masters and bodies and heads, all completely new, all completely awesome. Only 3 repeat characters in the entire set. I mean, I am so hyped right now. I want to know how hyped you are. I want to know your predictions for cards which are going to be coming out, characters which are going to be coming out. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Twitter at the Wossy, where we talk Transformers and a bunch of other games. And please do remember to go and have a look at patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus pods and all that good stuff. But by far the most important thing is always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.